So what about that race on Tuesday, eh? It was something.
Usual. You're lucky I got a new batch when I did. If you came on Monday, I wouldn't have had any for you.
Tea bags?
Sugar, 3 teaspoons or 2 like a normal human being.
None, actually.
None? Oh, what about that sweet tooth of yours? You always like to have sugar with your tea.
I grew out of it.
Well, that's fine. Good to know. I've grown to like sugar anyway. Gives the tea a little extra something, you know?
No harm done. So did you watch the race? It was something special.
I didn't know. I was at work, wasn't I? Doubt I'll watch it anyway. Haven't been into it for years now.
Oh, really? Well, you missed out, Phoebes. It was a great old time.
Evidently.
I bet on Texas King.
That went well?
No. You fell on the first hurdle, of course.
Just your luck.
Bloody typical, isn't it? So, how's the team? Max doing alright?
They're fine. And Max went to uni a few years back. Why?
Just wondered, thought he'd be doing alright. Just haven't seen him in a while.
So, you're back then?
Yeah.
Why?
Come on, you know why.
It's just a simple question, Callum.
With an obvious answer, I think.
Here to pay respects then.
Yeah. No. Look, I don't know why I'm here, but I am. I get it,
Oh, that's good to know.
Oh, don't be like that.
Like what?
You know what I'm talking about.
Well, evidently I don't.
It wasn't easy for me either, okay?
Oh, that's good to know. Must have hurt, obviously.
What do you want from me, Phoebe? He would have killed me if I'd stayed. I had to leave.
A goodbye would have made it feel a little less harsh. Do you realise how that felt for me?
I can only imagine. And I am sorry, truly. But I was young.
So was I. I was just too young to have gone through that. Just...
Phoebe. Look, whatever happened then, and what you may have thought of me, hell, what you may think of me now, I want to start over. And now that he's, I'd like to think that even he would want us back together as a family. I want that, sis. I want what we had before. Could we at least try?
You've been gone for so long, Cal. No visits, no calls, not even a message. It's not just going to flip back to how it was before.
Well, when has anything like that stopped me before? Let's just give it a try.
Fine. I'll give it a go.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm gonna get changed. You should have called ahead. I would have looked better.
That's fine. I can wait.
Yeah?
Yeah.
My. Look what the cat dragged in. Isn't he a sight for sore eyes?
You? No. This isn't happening.
Easy, dear. Let's not have a panic attack now. It's never a good thing, that. Breathe now.
Well, how are you alive? How are you looking like?
Like I'm a handsome devil in the prime of his life? I'll leave you to figure that one out, Phoebe. As for being alive... Oi, Callum, you pathetic little meatbag. You hear me?
Why do you do that? Why do you talk to him like that? Why do you treat him like this?
Oh, look at that. My darling girl has grown a conscience at last. I'm sorry. I like to joke, but it seems I should be more concerned for you than I thought.
For what?
For your future? Your livelihood, of course.
I'm doing well enough. Business is good since I took over from you. And people are starting to notice my work. Potential partners, you remember?
Yes, that's all well and good. Congratulations on your grading, by the way. But that wasn't really what I was talking about.
And then what?
Not what. Who?
Callum.
Never in one. With some guidance, admittedly.
What could Callum do to hurt my future?
At the moment, in his current condition, nothing, thank God. But if you let him worm his way in, he'll be back doing what he does best. Leeching.
Leeching? Callum doesn't leech. Oh, what am I doing? You're not real. What is happening to me?
I don't know, Phoebe. Maybe I'm your conscience, or some divine angel cometh down to speak thine truths. But one way or the other, it's a hard truth that needs telling.
What makes you so sure? He's had his problems. Hell, I get why you're upset with him. But maybe he's grown up.
Phoebe, I have both loved and hated how much you care for him. But trust me, he's only come back for one reason. And that ain't to pay his respects to me, nor is it to bond with you. He wants money. He needs money, and he's hungry for it. I bet you, at some point today, he's going to be snooping around trying to find an angle to play against you.
Well then, I'll keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't, but I'm telling you, he's not like that.
Well then. Let's find out. Shall we?
Sorry about the wait. Callum, what are you doing?
Bloody hell, sis. Not next time, yeah?
What are you doing?
I was just curious, seeing if anything had changed over the years.
So you decided to look in my studio where I keep all my work?
Well, I didn't know that. I thought you would have reorganised or something.
Callum, come on.
I was looking for that photo of us.
I hate to say I told you so, but...
What photo?
You know, the one in the park.
The park?
Yes, the park. We took it a month or so before everything, and it was more of a selfie than anything. But still, I remember you telling me how you'd find a photo frame to put it in.
Callum, we never took a photo in the park.
Yes, we did. I remember it so clearly.
I don't remember getting a photo printed. I think I would if I did.
I saw you holding it in your hands And every other day you'd tell me how you'd find the frame for it.
Look, if there was one, then I must have forgotten about it.
How did you forget?
I was busy. Dad was making me work with him more. Why does a random photo matter?
I don't know. I thought you would have... You love that selfie.
Well, I guess things change. You need to focus on what matters. You were gone. Dad needed help, so I focused on that. Can you please leave my study?
What, so me leaving meant you didn't want to put it up?
I didn't say that. I just meant I had more concerning matters and didn't really want to think about you.
So what, you didn't even want to think about me? I know what happened was difficult, but I was the one that left. You could have at least tried to keep me in your thoughts.
It didn't take long, did it? One photo, and he's already whining about himself and his troubles. It's as if he's just waiting for an excuse.
I don't need this right now, okay?
What does that mean? You're the one who just suggested you didn't want to think about me.
I didn't say that. I just didn't frame a selfie you're obsessed with.
So you didn't even want to think about me? What? At all?
Can you not twist my words? You're making it sound worse than it is.
All I'm saying is it's a bit harsh to act like I didn't even exist to you.
What is it with you and making everything sound worse than it is? For God's sake, grow up and realise that maybe I didn't want to think about you and move on. Callum, look. That'll be the solicitor.
Yeah.
I gotta...
Yeah, go get it. I'll talk to you after.
Right. Oh. Yeah. Hello?
Go away.
I said absolutely nothing.
You didn't need to. I can tell just by looking at you.
Aren't you clever? One thing I can give you. You're good at reading people.
Isn't hard when I had you.
You're not wrong. Couldn't call me Dad of the Year, could you? Well, never good with someone like you, Callum.
We.
Your sister and I?
Phoebe was fine enough.
You did just admit to pretending you never existed.
After what had happened, before, we were just fine.
I get it. So are you just going to forget about all that?
I'm not forgetting anything.
You're acting like it. What happened to telling her everything, eh? Give her the old chew.
I forgot how pretentious you are. There is nothing left to say. I've moved on.
So you're telling me that you have nothing to say to her? After all you've been through, the nights you spent without a roof, the people who bled you dry, the people who ranted out your deepest secrets. You've survived all of that. And nothing comes to mind.
You think that's her fault? You forced me into that life, not her.
Yes. Yes, I did. And I'd do it again. The question, really, is, would she stop me?
Has your ghost gone senile? Or were you always this stupid? Of course she'd stop you.
Obviously. But, just in case, take your mind back a few years and think about what she did. Your sweet, caring sister. Look at what she didn't do.
Yeah, sure. I'll do just that.
Ask about the red toy car. See what comes of it. You may just learn something.
Cool, alright?
Yeah, it's, well, we'll learn what's on the will on Monday.
Good. Sorry, I was just reminiscing, and do you remember when all the workers came together to get us a bunch of toys? Dad wasn't feeling great one Christmas, and I think he forgot to get us some presents. And they came together to make it special.
Yeah, one of the best Christmases, ironically enough. Really sweet of them too. I got a doll's house and some Barbie dolls to go with it, and you got some
Toy soldiers and knights.
yeah.
And I think I got a red car too. I love that car. I also remember how jealous you'd get over it as well. Always asking me to give it to you.
Really? I don't remember that.
I do. Mainly because one day I must have broken it. Like, messed it up really bad. It was cracked in two and left a huge dent in the wall. God. When he found it, he hurt me bad.
Let's not talk about that now.
Hold on. When I think back to it, it was that car that started it all. Sure, I used to get shouted at before, but that's what had changed. This one plastic car. I remember telling Dad how I didn't do it, but he didn't listen. But that's the thing. I don't remember ever doing it, because I was in the garden playing all day. So when did I break it like that? Or was it someone else?
Let's not think about that now.
No, let's think about it. Because when I think back to it, when it came time for Dad to ask who did it, you were awfully quick to point in my way, even though you knew I was in the garden playing. So why did you send in my way?
Let's not bring up this sort of thing. Let's not ruin the day.
Why? Why not think back to the moment my life went from could be better to bloody hell? Because when I think back, it becomes real clear that my sister played a big part in it.
Me? Hold on. I caused this when we was younger. Is that what you're saying? Me, not you who didn't hold your weight and left our survival to Dad and I. Not you who decided he was done with us and left.
He hated me like he hated nobody else. Not even Mum, who'd left us. What sort of a man hates his own child like that? Knowing that fact hurts me every day.
Do you want to know what hurts, Callum? After you stole from us, after Dad caught you and tossed you out, he started drinking again.
Oh, please. He was always drinking. Or have you actually forgotten all the bottles we'd find in the house?
He was getting better. After I stepped up, after I actually started to help him, he wasn't drinking as much. He was slowly easing off the drink.
He died before he'd stopped drinking.
Ever since you left our lives, yeah. But back then, there was a chance. It was a slim chance, but it was something, Callum. It was something that he looked like he could bring himself back from that wasteful cliff edge he so rooted himself onto, that he could finally break free from his misery and his stress.
So it's my fault, is it? I'm the one who made him an alcoholic. I'm the one who made him a piss-poor father. I'm the one who made him beat me down as if I was some fucking punching bag.
Don't you dare act like that's what happened.
Don't tell me it didn't. I was the one with the bruises to show.
You stole from us. From him, from me. You know how difficult everything was then. How the business was struggling. We bloody scraped by every week. And then you went and decided to stab us in the back.
Fuck you. I stole nothing. That stain of a man gave me that money so he could never see me again.
For God's sake, Callum. Another lie. Another chance to moan and whine and act like the victim. You did this all the time back then, and here you are, trying to catch me out again.
Catch you out? Is that how you thought of me all these years? As the manipulator? Whilst you, Daddy's little girl, would blame me for everything that could be blamed on someone. Every broken toy, every stolen item, everything that could be blamed on somebody, you blamed it on me.
Maybe I did. I don't know. Maybe you're right. But I wonder why. Why should I have to deal with more problems when I already spent day in and day out trying to help our father, trying to stop him from drinking, bringing him back from his mood swings? So maybe you're right. Maybe I did what you say because maybe I thought that you needed to pay up for what I've sacrificed.
I needed to pay. No clue on that.
Callum.
Good riddance, if I do say so. I'll be honest, dear. You had me worried for a second, acting as if you cared. But we can finally move on.
Don't you talk to me.
Excuse me?
I don't want to hear this right now.
May I ask why? Because to me, this seems like a cause for celebration. The rat is gone. The leak has been removed.
Enough! I am tired of hearing this. You never did stop whining and complaining about him.
For a good reason, as we have just seen. Though I must admit, I am rather concerned at your lack of manners.
Did you know?
No?
Don't be coy.
It doesn't matter.
No, it does matter. It matters to me. It matters because if you did, then you decided consciously to do what you did to him despite knowing the truth of it. It means I allowed it. It means I am responsible for the action.
It was necessary.
It was wrong. Even if he did steal from us. You pushed him to do it. We pushed him to do it, made him desperate enough.
He was a lead.
You should have raised him not to be. You should have raised us to love one another, not push us against each other. You should have been a father instead of a violent drunk.
Your mother.
Left us. I am very much aware of that, and I am sorry for the pain that she caused you. But that doesn't make up for your failings. She abandoned us. But you hurt us.
I never hurt you. Not once. Not ever.
But you made me hurt him. Because what? Callum's a man and can take it, or some other pathetic reason for your focus on him. But you could have done better. Far better.
He did nothing to help us. He sat back and watched you struggle. His inaction made sure that you never had a real childhood, having to work alongside me to keep us afloat.
So it was only fair that we broke him down to our level. To your level.
He is nothing like me. Weak, soft, and different. We all knew it. You, me, Max, and all the other workers.
One day, I remember one of the workers saying how much he saw Callum in you. How he had the whole world ahead of him, just like you once. How you both had the same spirits. But you paled at the thought. Why? Anger? Fear? Disgust?
You have no idea what you are talking about, girl. So, enough of
Jealousy. There we go. You messed up your life, so it was only fair that you messed up Callum's as well. You couldn't dare imagine him doing the things that you could not. Going out there and achieving the things that you so miserably failed at. You couldn't relive your past glories, so why allow Callum the chance to gain his?
Pray tell them why I bothered to teach you everything that I knew. To bring you up the way I had, if I was such a cruel beast.
Because Callum reminded you of yourself. I reminded you of Mum. You couldn't let me go. You couldn't stand the sight of your own son, and you nearly got me to feel the same.
Well, it doesn't matter now. He's gone.
No, it does matter. Just because you're a bad father doesn't mean I should still be a bad sister.
Go on, tough guy. Tell me.
I'm not a mind reader, Callum. Tell you what.
Did you love me?
Really? That's the big question on your mind?
It is. Did you? Did you ever, at any point in your life, love me? Care for me? Hell, did you even give a damn about me? Your son. Your boy. The one you're meant to care for. Because you were my bloody dad.
What do you want me to say? That I did? Or that I never cared for you?
The truth. For once in your life, you give me the damn truth.
You don't want the truth, Callum. You don't want to consider what the truth actually is. You want me to say, nah, I never loved you, right? What's the truth? I saw you as a stain on my boot. That piece of meat that I'd whip into shape. That it?
Wouldn't surprise me.
And you think that nothing else could be true. That a different answer wouldn't hurt as much as that. But what if I did love you? I did give her down. Think about it. Think about how your dad loved you like a son. But then stopped. Would that hurt any less? To know that your dad loved you for a bit before you messed it up somehow?
Shut up.
Or what if everything that I did out of a sense of love? That horrifying possibility that I did what I did because I gave a bloody damn. Would that hurt any less, Callum?
Why are you saying that?
Is this what you wanted? I'm just trying to give you the different possibilities. So go on. Ask me again. Ask me the question. Did I care? Smart boy. Decide on whatever hurts you less. It will make you feel better. Truth be damned. If you listen to anything that I say, you listen to this. Sometimes we all have to move on, unless we rot ourselves from the inside. I found out too late. Will you?
I'm sorry.
I didn't steal. Dad gave me the money to go and never come back. He used all kinds of threats.
Why?
I'm gay.
I didn't know, Carl.
It's because Dad didn't want you to know. You didn't know.
He threw you out because of...
Yeah.
How did this happen?
What? Me being gay or me leaving?
Well, both. I guess I just...
You asked why I was curious about Max. Well, I liked him.
Like, as in liked.
Yeah, and for a while I thought he liked me back.
So, you two were an item.
We tiptoed around each other for a while, and let's just say I learned a lot about myself from a young age.
What you didn't tell me? Was I that bad a sister?
No, you were
Selfish.
busy, and I was scared of what you might say to Dad, and you didn't prove my fears wrong.
How did he know? How did he even find out?
Max and I, we kissed. Finally, after what seemed like forever of uncertainty and trepidation. And it felt good. I wasn't hiding. I was openly being me. Max told Dad. I'm not sure why. Fear, anger, disgust at what he had done. And the way Dad told it, Max had made it sound like I'd pushed him into it. That it was the sin of his son rather than his own. And the way Dad looked at me, it was as if he'd finally gained the confirmation to something he always knew. That I was the son he didn't want. So of course there was something wrong with me.
There isn't anything wrong with you.
Not how Dad saw it. I come home to find my bags packed. Money in one of them, and an order to go and not come back.
I should have been there. I should have done something. You needed me and I wasn't there for you.
It's not like you could have known.
Not just that day, but before. I should have been better. Protect you like an older sister should have.
It's not your fault. Dad, well, he worked his magic on the both of us.
That he did. I didn't mean it, you know, what I said before. I thought I did, but, well, I guess I remember things differently at the time, and I'm sorry.
I know, and I'm sorry too. It just dug up some skeletons, I guess. Look, I can go if you want, but don't think I didn't love you, Phoebes. I do, very much, and no one will take that away from me.
It's gonna take time. We both know that. Too many years apart, Calm, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't try. I'd like to have my brother back in my life again. You want a drink? This time, tell me what you want in it before I waste good sugar.
I think I could do with something a bit stronger.
No, still too early for that. Tea, coffee, water, or juice for you.
I'm not a child.
My house, my rules.